So again, we're looking at the SEAFLO series, 33 series. It's an automatic demand diaphragm pump, which means basically when you lift the lever on your faucet, it releases the pressure in the line, and that causes the pump to then realize, oh, I'm gonna, release my, the water is being requested, so I'm gonna let my pump's gonna activate. And then when you close it, it creates that pressure, and that pressure in the pipeline then triggers the pump to then turn itself off. Make water work for you. We've got a corrosion resistant valves. You've got quiet running, that's important, and corrosion resistant valves, it's also important too. Smooth operation. We'll have to kind of compare and contrast between others. Self priming, another important thing, because sometimes you need to refill your water supply and it goes dry. And speaking about running dry, when your water goes out, you need to be able to run dry for a minute and not freak itself out or or damage the actual pump itself. It needs to be able to do that because that's part of the lay of the ground way there when you're using these types of pumps on the road in an RV or other capacity. Got low power draw. Well, we'll see about that. Easy connection system, and then a Santoprene diaphragm. Of course, these are operational in boats, RVs, and just for other water applications. There's a slight picture of it. Some of the components and accessories are included. Indicates it's got a 4-year warranty. On the bottom, you got some diagrammic information down there that includes inches, which is great. So you can take a quick look at that for dimensional requirements. And of course, here's another angle of the dimensional information. Over here is a chart. This one is number 1, 30, 45, 33. 1, 30, 45, 33. So it's the first one on the column there if you want to follow that along. You got the model number, voltage 12 volt DC. You have the gallons per minute, which is the 3, and then or liters per minute on the right there, 11.3. PSI and bar, pounds square inch, is 45. Got a max draw of 8 amps. Switch is on demand. So there's your little chart for that. So we got a SEAFLO here, 33. Let's take a look at what's in the box. If you're ordering this on Amazon, make sure you have them put it in another box, hide what's inside type thing, because I had to peel off their little shipping label that's on here, and it's all sticky right now. And some of your orders, you will not have that option, so be prepared. I usually take that sticker right off just to have a clean box. So we just opened the box. We took out the some of the literature that's in there. SEAFLO, blah, 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 blah. So register your SEAFLO 4-year product warranty. Register your product within 120 days of purchase to guarantee 4-year warranty from date of purchase. For warranty claims, visit SEAFLOUSA.com. This 4-year benchmark for kind of like how many years it's warranty should be just about right. Diagram, pump, manual, 33 series, applications, sprayer, fixtures, cleaning machines, humidifiers, food, beverage, filling, liquid transfers, solar water system, any other pressurized system, materials, stainless steel hose clamps, so on and so forth. Setup, procedures. The pump may be mounted in any position. If mounted vertically, the pump head should be in the down position to avoid leakage into the motor casing in the event of a malfunction. Secure the feet, but do not compress them. Intake hose must be minimum of 1/2 inch. The intake main distribution line from pump outlet should be 1/2 inch. Do not apply inlet pressure in excess of 30 psi. In general, try to avoid any inlet pressure completely. Avoid any kinks. Strainer should be attached. The fittings must be secured. Use clamps at both ends. If a check valve is installed, this pump should be wired on its own dedicated circuit. The electrical circuit should be protected. The pump circuit should not include any other electrical loads. After installation, check the voltage on the pump. We do not recommend the use of metal fittings. When possible, use provided plastic fittings. Do not adjust the bypass personally without help from a technician. Lack of sanitation and maintenance is one of the main reasons of underperformance of the pump. Please do maintenance and winterize the pump. All 115 pump motors and systems must be ground per local and state electrical codes. You know, that was rather informative. I know you're probably rolling your eyes on that, but at least we walked through it together. See now the fun open box of just checking out what's going on in here. So we take out that. Here are some of the accessories and connectors. I like this connecting screw-on kind of fixture method that they got going on here. Whoa, wow, this got some weight to it. Not a whole lot, just standard looking build. Wow, the whole bottom here is rubber. This whole mount is rubber. Interesting. Some of them could do plastic and only do rubber on the feet. This whole thing, all the way up to the attaching point, is rubber. So let's take a closer look at the pump. As I mentioned earlier, it's got a full rubber base. This feet and these, this, if you want to call it a mounting, the mount is all rubber. See, you can see all the way through up until its mounting screws, which is going to probably answer the question on why this thing would be so quiet, according to some of the information that we've already heard with some of the reviews. Here's the same model number. All right, here are your two in and out ports here. You got arrows indicating the directionality of it. In, out. According to the instructions, mounting it the head down in case it leaks. Doesn't go up into the motor and your electronics, which are up here as well. Black and red cabling, pre-spliced, awesome, with a 1/2 inch. Screws in front, nice. Clean build, nothing, you know, kind of wiggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, Phillips, in case you need to get up in there. Identification number there. Not bad. 2 screws in the back for other maintenance or accessing the motor components. So generally, I am impressed so far with the build quality and the simplicity of the packaging of this particular pump. And it's a 33 series. So we're just going to tuck it away until we're actually going to be putting it in for installation. Look forward to this and just move the working one into a backup kind of capacity. Still keeping it on board because you never know when these things are going to fail. You can do it, you know, have an extra, you know, part laying around for emergency purposes. But this one, we look forward to seeing how it works on its own. And when I get it up in there installed, of course, I'll go ahead and record that and then share it with y'all. So until next time, SEAFLO 33 series automatic demand diaphragm pump.